Why is it like a crime to be unambitious?
I don't want to work any more than I am. I don't want to move up. I don't even want to change jobs. If I had it my way, I would work here until I retire. Better yet, not work at all. They don't like unambitious people because we have fewer buttons they can push. They can't get 5,060 hours of labor a week from us by simply promising a promotion. Sometime. Maybe. Pending budget. As long as you earn enough to pay your way, it is fine to be content to stay at your current situation. Contentment is a good state of mind. In capitalism, not being exploited is a crime. Under capitalism, the almighty line must forever go up, which means that capitalism's minions, the working class, must also be ambitious to propel the line upwards. If we're not forever striving to make more money and increase efficiency for our overlords, the line won't go up as much or as fast. Shortest answer? Protestant work ethic. Because society has been developed to extract as much labor and money from individuals as possible. If you don't work and/or don't spend, you're not participating in society as it's structured. Nothing that does not directly enrich the wealthy is permitted to exist. Because the cancer that is capitalism functions on endless growth, wants must outstrip resources in order for the economy to function. It requires things like interest, debt, scarcity and blood to stay afloat. Being happy and comfortable isn't helping, unless you're at least horribly exploiting the people beneath you. Capitalism demands more from all sides. Always. Depression can also look like unambitious. Hard to be driven when you feel like nothing matters. I would go with no work at all. Ambition doesn't and often isn't related to work. All of my ambitions have nothing to do with a job. I want to learn to play guitar, piano, learn to speak Mandarin, produce music, and improve my Spanish and Italian to C1, C2. Advanced levels. Because the manager worked hard like a little bee. TCH. Kissed ass. Sacrificed their personal enjoyment and family to get where they are. Then when you look at what they have versus what it costs, and you say, no thanks, they get all kinds of depressed that they wasted the best parts of their life on a company that will never love them back. Capitalism. Those without ambition, those with sated hunger, they don't consume. They can't be goaded to produce for the masters. They have time to reflect, see the forest for the trees, and better the space outside the oligarch's system. It makes you useless to the capitalists and a threat to boot. So that's the first thing they have to squash. I think of it as jobs versus careers. Both have huge upsides. Both have downsides. It's totally dependent on the individual and their particular situation. Ambition can sometimes become toxic, but it also is too much demonized. Sometimes ambition is exploited by managers to make you work harder without proper compensation. Be wary of that, but also don't sell yourself short that new responsibility is unmanageable. Too many people sell themselves short when they are capable of handling it. Finally, eventually you will be the most senior person and the best person for the job. No shame on acknowledging that. It depends. My old manager said she got the job specifically because in the interview she said she was looking for work that would support her life, hobbies. The hiring manager knew that this was not a dream job, and didn't want to get someone who was ambitious and looking to move up because it just straight up wasn't gonna happen at that company. Unambitious people are good to have as well. You need a base of people that are just happy to come in, do their job, and go home. balances out the ambitious people. Protestant work ethics, based on Calvin and Luther. Indoctrination but depends on the situation. Some people aren't lazy, they just work smarter not harder. Others actually don't work.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Heracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.